I feel like we're gonna lose here. $105 in the prize pool, but we need to... Oh! Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't have kings, you hooligans. Don't. Yo, what's up, everyone? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. We are here on a beautiful Thursday. Beautiful Thursday afternoon, ready for some poker action. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's open up the King Queen suited in our daily marathon with our tough table. Not the easiest table by any means, and we get shoved on from Benton. This is only 12 big blinds. It's going to be 4,000 to win 6,600. And like King Queen suited, I think it's a pretty clear call. If we had total garbage, sure, we can fold, but I mean, this one's too strong. Oh, make us straights. Unlucky for Benton. We get there, get very lucky, and I'll take it. Check call with our king, and we see a 4 of diamonds in the turn. Check, check, and let's go for a small value bet on the river. We have some misdraws, like the straight draws primarily. Flush gets there. Wow, and they shove over our small bet, which is pretty interesting. Are they going to check diamonds on the turn is the question. Are they going to check a 1 pair of king on the turn is the question. Are they going to check sets on the turn? I don't think that they bet those pairs, so I think we're going to run into a flush or a bluff here. And I think we should call, honestly. I think it's reasonable to expect them to bluff 1 in, 4 times here, so we'll call. And they have the king high flush, also blocking the king. That hand makes a lot of sense to check back on the turn. I like their play. Crazy Lissy opens on the button. We reshove ace 8. Call by 6s. All right, we have a flip, and that's an ace on the flop. Boom. Take it. All right, so we'll make it 650. I think that's enough of our stack. And it's just strong aces. Like, it doesn't really matter how deep we are here. I'm just going to 3-bet this hand. And I'm going to pot it because I just don't think, with how few chips we have, there's any point making it lower. If they have a 10, of course, they're ahead by a lot. But they have jacks with a flush draw. Oh, there it is. Like I said, you guys, get it back and then some. Up to 4,000 chips. We cover a few opponents now for bounties, which is sweet. Open 3-bet, pretty easy 4-bet with the 1250 bounty and 9s for like 33 big blinds. It's a strong hand. Against ace king, we got a flip for a bounty and dreams. Can we hold it? Can we hold it, please? Yes, let's go. 1250 bounty coming our way. I like it, man. 1250 cash money. Let's call here in the PLO. We cover our opponent for a bounty. We flop a full house. Just don't have aces, and we're gonna get 1250. Oh, we're doing so well. Hey, there it is. 1250 cash money in the bank. Put it in my pocket, man. We're all in with the 10s for 15 big blinds in the daily marathon. This one not looking as hot though. We get a reshove under the gun +1. Not ideal. Tell you that much. 10s against ace king. We hit a set. Hold it. Let's go. Now here we have a 1250 bounty, all in for 2 big blinds. We're going to repot here with the king 7-8, which is a great hand. Expect to be ahead both ways here, honestly. We are. Now just dodge it. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. We get the bounty. We get huge amounts of chips. 1250 cash. That's 25 to earn now in the tournament. Get 3-bet. Pretty clear call. And play flops. And check. And call. We have the nuts. Hold it. Hold it. Let's go. Another 1250 coming our way. $12.50, man. That is $37.50 earned. I think raising in position with the 4 Broadway cards is good against special. We don't have a suit, but still. Checking back on this flop. Not protecting from too many bad cards, like king and queen are kind of not great. The rest are fine. And now we're going to put out a small bet on the turn. Raise to 4,000. We'll call. River is a 4. Bet 11,000. Pot. All in. Do we hear a call? I don't think so. I think we just fold. It's just kind of sad, but Open the 9s, get 3-bet from Agnic. There's about 40 big blinds. I think a little bit too much to want to get this in pre. Definitely call, though. Take it to the streets. Flop an overpair. The question is, do we go for a check shove here? Do we go for a check call here? They bet 480. I think check shove. Especially with a bounty, we're not going to be folding, so I don't see the point in giving free cards to just like king, queen, or whatever. And if they have 10s or aces, they're going to be getting our money on the turn anyways, unless maybe it's an ace. So, and we're also just going to call in small blind with 10-10 jack king. Get a big raise. Probably call this here for 2100 more. We flop the second nut flush. If they have the queen high flush, so be it. We're in. If they have the nuts, we have the second nuts, and we lose. But they don't, and we're up to 13-7. That's a big pickup. That's a big moment in time. Come on, man. 7s in the 109 bounty as our queen's c-bet gets through. And we have a 6 spot. Not really. I mean, we're 14 away from the money, but we got to reshove the 9s here. Too strong. We could maybe get away from something like 5s or 6s. But like 9s, a little bit too high on the ladder to pass this one up. And we take it down, which is sweet. 35K, and stay alive on the bubble. I 3x this. I shouldn't have. That's a mistake by me, but it's too late. They call. Check back. I don't like my 3x. That's a big mistake. Check again. Check it down. Hope for the best. Beat king high. Now kings. Again, 13 away from the money now in the daily marathon. We got a big hand. Big moment. Folds around to Kimmy Schmidt, who we have covered, which is good. So we're not going to bust a Kimmy. We could lose this hand and still very likely cash the tournament. Bet small, 3,200. Expect to get a lot of value from flush draws and like, you know, middling pairs that are bigger than ours. 3x. Not the best turn in the world. The 9 of clubs completes the flush. I think check is pretty clear here, and depending on the river, see what Kimmy wants to do. That's 9,600. Probably call here. I don't love the situation, but I think it's going to be enough missed hands. Ace-5 is one of those. Ace-9, we're going to move all in here for 18.5 big blinds. It's a big shove, but there's a 5 big blind stack with an $18 bounty in the small. They're going to call pretty wide, including worse hands, and we want a chance at it. So we're going to take the thin edge spot because of this bounty, and we're ahead, you guys, for 1875. Can we hold it? No heart. Let's go. 1875 cash coming our way. That's a big one. Guys, we're in the money. $62 earned in the prize pool. So over 100 now. And we're in there. We're in there, man. We're in it. Ace Jack 10-4 without a suit, though. I really hope Mendix folds. Then it's an easy pot here. In that this hand is better than the average hands that Josar is going to have. And it's just an auto against this one. So here we go. Queen 8-6-4. We're doing well. Doing well. And 0%. They win the side pot with a crappy flush. It's about the worst case scenario for us, guys. Doesn't get much worse than that. We're going to bust the tournament for 62 cash plus 37.50 bounty. The shorty didn't bust, and Josar gets there with the flush. Here we go. Kings, the marathon. As you guys know, we've cashed for 83, and the next page is at 152 remaining. But this is a pretty good spot to pick up a lot of chips if we can hold it. It's ace-jack. Can we hold it? That's a pretty good start to holding. Ship the nickels, Dottie. Let's go. Up to 71,000. 65 of 182. Ugh. Fold Lena 900. Moving into our table. Quite a good player. Make up for it in the rest of life. Ace-jack, ace-jack. Club, club, club. Oh! It's a club, Dottie. Get there. So sick. Ship the nickels. Jacks against 9s. Ship more nickels. Oh. Ship more nickels, dude. Dang it. That's a bigger one, too. All right. We got a couple moments here. Ace, queen, queens, and the jack 10, 9, 8. This is all right. All right, so Hoffles is incredibly short. And we're going to put this in. Tiny c-bet. We c-bet here. It doesn't get through. Check. I feel like we're going to lose here. $105 in the prize pool, but we need to... Oh! Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't have kings, you hooligans. Don't. We lose with the wrap. We win with the in the hyper, and now we're sweating this one. For 61,000 chips, it's a chunk. Okay, not too worried about ace 10 given how this hand is played out. It's been a lot of aggressive action. There it is, Dottie. There it is. Let go. 10s and ace 5 suited. All right. Ace queen against jacks. Flip for 5K. Flip it up. Take it down. And potentially a call. Yeah, they shove for 5 big blinds. We'll call for 10K. Getting 2-1 with king 8 suited. We're ahead. Can we hold it, though? For 31,000 chips. Yeah, we can. Let's go. 88,000. Good stuff. 109 bounty. We're priced in here, unfortunately, with queens. I mean, it's not unfortunate. We can have the best hand sometimes, too, but, like, I expect them to have aces and kings in the range pretty solidly. We're flipping for 15-5. Oh, my God. It's happening, man. We're doing it. 15-5 in the 109 bounty. We're back from a half stack to start for a bounty. $25 cash. Can we hold it? Nope. For 25 cash, we can't get it done though, guys, unfortunately. Raise is going to take it. Limp will check. Straight. Straights are good. Nice. Zid Pio made the money in the 55-cent bounty builder. I'm the greatest. Dude, congratulations on your cash so far, man. Well, Startup Tim, you're going to get me going, dude. Controlling for race is extremely important in medical studies, especially important with regarding to weight and heart disease. No, controlling for socioeconomic class is important. Oh, we got a bounty in the 109 booty. How much? I didn't even see. $25. Sweet. Ace 10 against 10-9. All right, 25 at bounty. Get a call from Arthur. Could have the best hand. It's close. It's King Jack. That's a pretty wide call. I think a mistake from them to call for 10 bigs. I think a little bit too wide. And we'll take that on 18.2. Up here, the King Jack. We call in the big blind for a min raise. They bet into 3 people. We'll call at least 1 here, although that continuation bet is pretty strong into 3. So I think we're going to have to play this turn quite honestly. We block some of the draws we want them to have, like King, Queen, and King 10. Block some of the heart draws we have with the Jack. So I'm just going to fold on the turn. Also, they're raising in an early position. Ace, King, 9-9. Boom. Scoop it. 37.50 bounty. Let's go. Open the ace-6 suited. And we get raised from Snee, who called in the big blind. Really not too worried here. Expect to have the best hand quite a bit. Most of the hands they would check raise that are better than us, as we are good. Full house. All right, we got him. It's a combo draw, but like, let's say they had ace king, ace queen, even ace jack. They're likely going to shove that pre, right? 7 deuce, they're probably not going to defend. So they're going to have ace 7, ace deuce, sets of 2s, sets of 7s, I guess. That's just not a huge range compared to the amount of flush draws they have, or even pair flush draw. Hot 55, we see a shove for 7 big blinds. Reshove with the ace 4. And it's king 10. Can we hold? Big flip. Big one. Oh my God, we are flipping like champs. We're winning all the flips, you guys. 24K. Huge. All right, have we made the money? We have. $17 locked up. Now the question is, do we get this in? I think so, yeah. 17 cashed in the bubble rush. Got a lot of cashes on the board today. Quite a bit. It's ace 9 flip. Wow. We've won about 5 flips in a row. Up to 26K, you guys. That put us 13 of 77, 36 of 64, 80 of 230, almost in the money. What's the bubble? 197. Yeah, buddy, opens. We do have 10 deuce suited here. I think because it's suited, we get to defend. But it's not the most fun hand in the world. Flop at a top pair. Cool. At our stack depth, we're going to want to control the size of the pot here. We're a little bit too deep to just check shove in this situation. We're risking too many chips. But we obviously feel comfortable flopping top pair. That's well ahead of average. I don't mind leading this turn. It's a good turn for our range. So I'm going to bet with our pair of 10s and 6s. It's just really unlikely they'd bet very many 6s on the flop, you know? Most of the time they're going to check back. They call king in the river, and we will check. Their peel is relevant. They're going to have all the overpairs. They're going to have some better kicker 10s. They're going to have some ace-king floats and king-queen floats, which then get there. So I think we should fold river. Yeah, I'll fold river. Ace-king, we're going to shove in the 55 hyper. They have ace-jack. They just fold. All right. All right, so we're going to shove this over this shove. And the ace-king we're obviously going to play, but this one will end first, so. Ace-queen 6s get there. Does not get there. Okay. And the ace king on the button, we're going to raise. Calls, okay. Ace 8-4 on the flop. Probably the best hand. Bet about 8,000. Gonna call king on the turn. Sweet. Let's bet again. About 16,000 is reasonable. Just given stacks, right? They're really short. They just fold. King jack. Yep. Going to shove. Down to 43, which is the $21 we have mentioned in the chat. Unfortunately, a friend of the stream calls short stack though, so even if we lose this pot, we're still okay. Still doing fine. Gets ace queen. Okay. Need a little king ball. Need a king ball. Not gonna happen. Here we're gonna check shove with the open ender and the pair against aces. So we have 40%, 38% or so. Not gonna happen. Get some love out for that as we win this flip. As we win this flip. Do we win this flip? Yep. Nope, we chop. Okay, well, I got a little too hyped. But let's get in the sevens first. In the bubble rush. Down to 40. Still the $21. Got to flip. Got to dodge. Got to dodge hard. Hey, let's go. And right after that, we have ace queen. I'm using my time bank so that you guys can hopefully catch both sweats. We were ahead of the jack 10, but ace queen, unfortunately. Oh! Wow, we get there, you guys. 3 ways, let's go. Up to 9,600 in the hyper. Ace queen, we're in. Against eights, we got a flip for 8,700. That's a queen. Oh my god. We're flipping so well. This is insane. The run good is unreal. Unreal, you guys. Let's go. We have made it. 91 cashed. A little bit too much to shove here. There it is. 91 cashed so far in this tournament. The 10s. Raise, 3-bet, 4-bet, all in. It is a bounty, but I don't think worth it. Flatting jacks. It's an unconventional move because we have 2 reshove stacks behind. And we can, you know, people can get out of line. So I think, like, any pair in this situation, a ton of the ace X's in this situation are going to go for it. It doesn't pay off in that we just flop an open ender. But I like calling because of the stacks, because of our image. They bet 4,000 in the flop. We will call. I'm a little bit worried, but we do have obviously a pretty strong draw as well. Queen on the turn is interesting. Sweat, 10s against 8s for 9,000 chips. That's a 10, but we got to dodge the club. Let's go, you guys. Huge pot in the hyper. Huge pot. Checking the turn, we'll check. We have a full house. Queens full of jacks. They can have aces and kings and some queens. Not too many, but some. Most of the queens are going to bet on the turn. So when it checks to us, I think we should bet for value. 5,600 seems good to me. They call, and we scoop a huge, huge pot. Holy crap. 41,300. We are 29th place in the 109 bounty. This is trending to be an insanely profitable day. Like, we... like, look at this. Look at this, man. Look at our situation right now, dude. This is out of control. Gonna fold the 6 deuce against 4s for 15,000 chips. Oh my god. We are at 20,000. Guys, we're 4th place in the 55 hyper. Let's check these queens. Against 5s, can we hold it? One more time, can we hold it? Wow. Holy crap. 52K in the 11 bubble rush. We're 6 of 31. 6 of 139. 39 of 56. 6 of 31. 32 of 238. We're going to defend against B Paris as well. The queen 6, start with a check call. Check again on the turn. Hyper, take it down. Bet a 23K on the turn. We will puke about it. Fold to B Paris's stronger range. I mean, that really sucks, but like it's going to be tough for us to stand up against pressure on the river. The 6s here, we open in the hyper, willing to call shoves from the short stacks. Against ace queen, we have another flip. Oh my god, dude. Another flip win for the boys. Let's go. Let's go. Open the aces. Wow, kings in the hyper turbo. Wow. Oh my god, it pays 65. We're 9 away from the money. Do we slow play more? Nah, I'm just gonna go for it. Sorry about the slow roll with aces. Didn't mean to. Don't punish me. Don't. We got. Oh, there we go. We win both. We win both, man. We win both. 17K with the aces, 40K in the hyper. We're 3 of 72. Are we 5x red belt in a moment? Are we in the money of 5 tournaments? 16th, 40th, 3rd In the money, in the money, in the money, in the money? Is that for real though, dude? 100%? Check raise, I think is cool. 109 bounty. Snap call. I'm just going to check on the turn. King's a pretty good card for the range. Not going to be triple barreling. It's kind of a one and done situation for me. Check. 10 of hearts. Check again. Sevens win. Fair enough. God, we need some help in the hot 55 though. I'm not going to lie. We do need some help there. Sevens and the 109 bounty. Just shove? Yeah, just shove. Especially with bounties in play. Yes, it's like a 25 big blind shove against Cythereus, but I think it's the right move. Going to get it in with 10s in the hot 55. Down to 108. That's 132 guaranteed in the prize pool. Market, 132 cash, but can we spin a stack? 10s, 4s, king, queen. It's a queen on the flop. I think it's the end of the journey for us in the hot 55. GG. GG, you guys. Effort, respect. For ourselves, I guess. I don't know. I'm too hyped. I'm too hyped right now. We gotta calm it down. And here we go. Red felt hype in the 55 hyper. $95 locked up, you guys. 95 cashed. Let's put that in there. Hey, look at this 22 5K over here. Forgot about this piece. Let's get some chips. Queen's ace 8. All right, there it is. Up to 3,800. I like that. Opened a hand here as well and got it through. Let's go back down to the hyper where we are clearly going to move this in. Uh-oh. We get a snap reshove behind. It's really unlucky, guys. Unfortunately, when we see the 10 big blind shove, we have no choice with 8s, and to have a bigger pair wake up behind is pretty brutal. Looks like we're going to cash this thing for like 116. We did win ace 3 against ace 9, though, in the 1650, so there's some consolation. All right, so it's going to be 14K at least. If someone else calls, it could be more. Just a jack. More than a jack. GG, guys. $143 cash in the 55. Hyper, nice triple our money. Unlucky to run in that overpair, but not a lot you can do there. Up here with the jack 9, we checking the big blind. 20 away from the money right now. Just a small bet we'll call. That money consideration comes into play. I think playing this a bit more controlled is a good idea. But once it checks to us on the turn, I want to size up. Call and a king on the river. It's a good card for the range and not great for us. Then again, a lot of draws did miss, so I think we should continue our story and bluff. If we lose this pot, we're still very likely cashing the tournament, but it's just a good situation, you know? We don't block the diamond draw, which they could have on the turn. If we had a diamond in our hand, it'd be more likely that they had a hand that was going to call down. And they do fold. There it is, 38-7. Good bluff. 12-17. We're at the final 2 tables. In the 11 bubble rush. What does that mean for prize pool? We're up to $40 right now. 40 cashed. Start with a check here. Davidas should probably have a pretty strong hand. And we have a pretty strong cracking hand here. Check raised 8,400. Against 10-9. We have 46%. Oh, we got that bounty. 68.75 coming our way. Let's go. That's right. You guys know what to do now. 131.25 in bounties plus the special felt, the salmon felt hype, you guys, and the 109 booty. See limp from F Sid, who's playing pretty passively here. I'm gonna make a small isolation because they're limping a lot of hands, so I think that my ace 5 is ahead mostly. And if it's not, we can sort of play them aggressively. Now this 9-5-4, I think I'm gonna bet call. There's arguments for checking back, but because we're so short here, flopping middle pair, it's better to protect our equity. And then if they shove, like, we're priced in. 4 of diamonds on the turn, we'll check, hope for a good river. Hope to have the best hands. Yeah, let's go. 57K, we get moved to the other table, but we are 11 of 14. That's a pay jump as well. Up here, we've made the money. It's red felt official now. What's the cash? 4x red felt once again, because we have the 1650 also in the money. Bountyable, 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 which is sweet. Some reshove stacks as well, so hopefully they find a hand they can ship. An ace queen, ace jack, that'd be nice. Here it is, $71 bounty, guys. $71 bounty plus a huge amount of chips. A lot of equity in this spot. Against king queen.